Hey guys, LaylaLuxe here. Welcome back to my channel. I really hope this video finds you well, and I really hope that you're having a good season so far. So here it is, guys, the first look for the seasons that I came up with you guys. I really hope that you like the concept. This is something you could wear on your fall events, somewhere, party, dinner, dates, whatever that may be. So I really hope that you like the look, and if you want to learn how I achieve the look, you know what to do. Mwah. Well, hello there, I'm back. As you can tell, I already finished my other eye, and I'm pretty sure, and you know why, so we can cut some of those extra time that we don't want, right? I don't want to bore you, so if you are watching this video, once again, thank you so much. So let's get started. First up, I will be using the Smashbox 24 Hours Photo Finish Shadow Primer, and I will be taking that much right there, and I will put this and apply this all over my lid all the way to my brows. To set my primer, I will be using Studio Fix in the shade C5 along with a Absolute Shadow brush by eCosmetics. Sometimes I use nude eyeshadow to set my primer, and lately I've been using just powder. It works the same for me, so whatever works for you, whatever your preference is. But you just have to set that primer for a good canvas to start your shadow. Using the shade Pure from the palette 350-02 by Morphe, along with the 239 brush by MAC, I will be applying this color underneath my brows for some highlights. And the shade Orb from the palette, along with the Sephora Airbrush Crease Brush, I will be applying this color onto my crease as my transition shade. And then using the Chestnut shade from the palette, along with this teeny tiny blending brush. I want to use this brush to precisely place and deposit the color into my crease. And then from there, moving on, switching brushes to 217 by MAC, to kind of blend those two colors together to create that ombre effect. And for the star of the show, using the shade Calabar from the Juvia's The Mini Masquerade palette, because I couldn't find the red tone shimmery shade from the Morphe palette, so I decided to use this one. And plus, Juvia's also is one of my favorite brands as far as eyeshadow, because their eyeshadow are very easy to work with. At least from my experience, I never really experienced a lot of fallout, and they're easy to blend. I can say a lot of good things about this brand, so if you decided to try them out, definitely let me know what you think. So, yep. And also, I will be applying this color using 217, no, it's 242 brush by MAC, and you have an option of wetting your brush to intensify the color. But for me, I mean, it looks good the way it is, so I just decided not to wet my brush, but it's optional. If you want to be extra, you can always do that. Yep. And going back, using the Chestnut shade from the Morphe palette, along with the 217 brush by MAC, let's go ahead and blend those two colors where they meet, which is on my crease, just to create that soft ombre effect, because you really don't want any harsh line in between the two. And using the shade Polish from the palette to add a little extra on the look. Using a small brush, I'm going to apply this color onto the center of my lid, like so. Going back on the same shade Chestnut from the palette, along with a small blending brush, I'm going to apply this and really deposit the color on my outer V and along on my lower lash line. Stop whining, Lily. You're supposed to keep me company. Using the same transition shade called Orb from the Morphe palette, along with a 219 brush by MAC, I will be using this color to apply on my lower lash line to give my lower lash line that more of a blended look. And using the color Wiz from the Morphe palette, along with the Sigma Waterline Liner E17 brush. I like to use this brush when I really want to get precise, putting a dark shadow on my lower lash line. It works good for me. And using this small, I call this small blending brush because that's what it looks like, at least. It's unlabeled, so I don't really know what's the name of it. I like using this brush especially on my lower lash line because I feel like I have a better control of how I want my lower lash line to appear as far as blending it out. A lot of people use this eyeliner just to kind of get this look, to achieve this look faster and just kind of smudge up the liner. But I really don't like doing that because I feel like I don't have that much control to blend out the liner and things like that. But like what I said, this is always has been what works for me. So just do whatever the fastest you can achieve whatever that you're trying to do, right? So in my case, I like to be precise, especially on my lower lash line. So going back with the shade Whist from the Morphe palette along with the 208 brush by MAC. I was really going to do a wing liner. I'm sorry about the bell. I have some company here with me. I was really going to do the wing liner for this look, but I was really satisfied on how it came out on my other eye, so I just decided just to do my lash line with this black color. For mascara, guys, my go-to mascara is this L'Oreal Waterproof Voluminous Carbon Black. Yep, I really like this, the consistency and the effect of this mascara. It's always been my go-to and my favorite mascara. I have tried some few mascaras out there. They're good, but I guess it's just more of a comfort thing because I've always liked and I've always satisfied with this particular brand. And also sometimes like when I use like thin lashes, especially during the day, I like to put my mascara after I put my thin falsies, especially during the day, so I can kind of like coat the mascara with my lashes so it will look more natural. Going back on the same color Whisk from the Morphe palette along with a 208 brush by MAC, I am applying this color to clean out that lash glue that appears to be shiny. I hate when that happens. So this is my fix for that. And to tightline and waterline my eyes, I use Close Up Lash Liner by Tarte. I really like this liner because it's creamy and it stays in place, and I sometimes don't even have to reapply throughout the night and it stays in place, at least from my experience. So, yep, something to consider to try, guys. And my go-to bottom lash mascara is my Maybelline Lash Discovery Waterproof Mini Brush Mascara. The reason why I like this mascara because it has this teeny tiny brush that you can precisely coat your lower lash. This has always been my go-to for my lower lash line. And for blush, I'll be using the Morphe 9B as in boy blush palette, and I'll be using those two shades right there. Yep, I like the combination. It came out wonderful. Also, guys, something to consider trying out. I tend to apply my blush not only on my cheek, but very lightly on the side of my nose, to my forehead, to my jawline, and to my chin, because I really love that rosy glow effect that it gives. Something to try out, guys. And for highlights, guys, I will be using the Matte Radiance Baked Powder Highlight Number 1 by Laura Mercier along with the Sephora 79 brush. And of course, I'm pretty sure you know the drill on how to and where to put highlights. As always, on the top of my cheeks, the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and especially on my Cupid's bow. Yes, ma'am. And for my lip wear, I will be using NYX Matte Lip Liner in the shade Cherry Skies along with Velvet Apple by Sonaclair Cosmetics. And to set the glam, I will be using the Glam Glow Glow Setter. I got mine at Sephora. And there you have it, beautiful ladies. And if you made this far, I want to personally thank you for staying with me watching the video. And I really hope that you like the concept of this look. and I really hope that you enjoy the video, and if you do so, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up or maybe even subscribe. Once again, happy holidays, and may you have peaceful and memorable holidays to you and to your loved ones. God bless. I will see you in my next video. Love more, hate less. Mwah.